Hi guys. Today we're gonna discuss about compression in Linux. Okay, so how we compress the file and then how we can see the data without compress, and how we can extract the data. What is the real-time use cases of it? Okay, so the real-time use cases would be like first would be like a file transfer and storage, which means like compression files reduces their size, right? So making it is like very faster and more efficient to transfer them over the networks and even store them on the drives. This is especially important when dealing with the large files or limited bandwidth connections actually. And second one would be the web content. Means using compression we can reduce the size of web pages or images and other assets actually. This will improve like websites load time and reduces the data usages for visitors. And even we use for archiving and backup purpose. It means you're backupping the data. For example, it's very commonly used to create the archives for backup purpose, like for the files or directories inside Linux system. And this saves disk space and speed of data transfer when storing or restoring backups actually. And fourth one is the email attachments. We can use even in the email attachments before sending to the like over the email. Less data can be sent very faster, right? So multimedia purpose, like media files, images, audio, video can be compressed to reduce their size without compressing quality of them. And this is very useful streaming media over internet actually. And next one is databases. Databases can be like compression techniques, right, to save the disk space. And it will also improve the query performance to by reducing the amount of that need to be read from the disk. And the seventh one will be for log files, even we can use it. So system logs file can be compressed, right? So for example, slash file in the Linux system is getting full. So in that case we can compress the logs, maybe 90 days old logs or a year old logs we can compress, so that it will occupy less space. And the eighth one is like virtual missions images also. So this can be also we can compress to reduce their size and allowing faster deployments to saving the storage space on the host. And even the ninth one is software distribution, which means like compressing software packages before distribution, helps reduce download times for end users and lower bandwidth cost for distributors actually. And we can also use for embedded systems. It's to reduce environment like embedded systems, IoT devices. And the last one is the 11th one is gaming, which means game developers also use compression techniques to reduce the game assets actually, enabling faster downloads. And even for streaming audio, video and all, so streaming purpose also we use in all the above scenarios. Okay, in all the above scenarios which we discussed, right? So in all the scenarios we used to reduce the data over the network, or faster transformations, faster transferring the data, and improved overall the performance by archiving the data. Okay, so in this video I'm going to discuss the practical thing like for zip, tar and gzip and gunzip. What is zip and what is tar and all. Okay, so for compress, let's see how we can compress the data using zip. Zip hyphen r means recursive. And we can give the destination where you wanted to keep the file, and what is the directory that you wanted to compress. For example, in this use case I'm taking slash etc as configurations we can see in this file system, right? Let's try to compress it and see what will happen. Okay, so here zip hyphen r I'm keeping into the slash tmp etc underscore bkp underscore, what is the date today, 07 31, the time of I'm doing this recording. So bkp file I kept it. And I can keep the slash etc and then just give enter. It will compress the data, all the subdirectories and all the directories. It will pick it and then it will compress the data. It may take a lot of time due to like how many files you have in the system. Okay, and so meanwhile let it do. I'll show you for smaller amount of data. Okay, so let's take the duplicate session. I'll take it, and let's go to root user. I'm trying to log in with the root user here. Okay, let's give pwd. I'm into slash root. I'll try to compare this entire slash root here. Okay, so gzip hyphen r for recursive slash I'm taking the backup in slash tmp. Okay, so I'm taking the root underscore bkp root directory backup I'm taking, and the date is 07/31/2023. Okay, and then I'm taking the backup of complete slash root. Okay, just give enter. Where we have less data, so it is compressed very faster, right? And next let's see like what are all the whether the file is created or not, where we kept actually slash tmp, right? Let's take the slash tmp here, and let's see the file is created or not. See, the file is created with the same name which we keep destination file. Okay, now I wanted to see the file actually. So without without actually unzipping it, I wanted to see, so I can use unzip hyphen l, and then the file name. What is the file name, where it resides, slash tmp, and then root underscore bkp. This is the file, right? So just give enter. It is like giving all the files which we compressed, and 217 files are there. What is the size of those files, a complete size of those files? Okay, this is just to see the data. Okay, this is just to see what are all the files in the zip file. Okay, for example, I wanted to update the files, right? So even we can for example, there are new files which I wanted to update. It means appending the some more files to an existing file. Okay, so we can use zip hyphen u in the same example. Like zip hyphen u, we need to keep the destination file and then the source file. For example, I'm trying to like append the slash var slash log messages. So zip hyphen u slash tmp, the zip file that we have. So what is the zip file here? This is the zip file, and I wanted to update this slash var slash log message. This file I wanted to update. Okay, so here just give enter. It is updated, right? So now if you see the like unzip hyphen l, and then the zip file name. Okay, slash tmp, and then this is the zip file. Just see the data, just see the file whether it is updated in the I mean the zip file or not. It is updated, right? So if you want to even delete it, okay, so I wanted to delete this file. So what I can do, I can use option D actually. Option D to delete the file. You can see option D, right? So it's zip hyphen D, and then I can use the destination file here. I mean the zip file slash tmp, and then there's a root file, and then the file is slash var log messages. This is the file I wanted to delete. Okay, so just give enter. It is deleting and deleted, right? Now if you see whether that is there or not, unzip hyphen l, the same file name, I won't be able to see it because it is just deleted, right? And so you know how to zip it. Zip hyphen or destination and then source, right? And how to I mean to see the all the files, and zip hyphen l, and then the zip file name, right? And to update the file, zip hyphen u to update, I mean adding up the new files, and zip hyphen d to delete. Now how to unzip the file itself, right? So for example, I'll copy this file. Okay, so root file into some other directory. For example, slash opt I'm copying. Let's go to slash opt. Okay, give ls. This is the file, right? I wanted to extract it. Just simple unzip. We can use unzip, and then the file name. So this is the file I wanted to unzip. It is unzipped, right? So if you see now, you can see the root here, right? Cd root. If you go here, you can see all the files got unzipped. So this is how you can actually like we can zip it using zip hyphen r, unzip hyphen l to unzip it, and zip hyphen u to update the new files which you wanted to update to an existing zip file, right? So zip hyphen d to delete the zip file, I mean to delete the file from zip. Okay, you know how to extract it, unzip, and then the file name. Okay, this is how you can zip, unzip, and then list out the files, updating or deleting using zip command. And let's next one is tar command. What is tar actually, right? Tar means tape archive. This is like dot tar is the extension for it. Okay, that is the extension. And we need to use tar hyphen cvf. C means compress and v means verbose mode, to see the step by step process what are all the files going to compress in a file, and then forcefully we are doing it. Okay, so xvf to extract, just uncompressing, okay, decompress or uncompress whatever. And tvf to see the list of the files which are there in the zip file, tar file. Okay, and tar hyphen append. And then if you want to append the more files, for example this file I wanted to append, we can append and then we can delete also. Let's see practically how to do it. So let's say I'm doing for the same thing. Okay, so let's clear the screen. So tar hyphen cvf, and then I'm giving I wanted to do it in the slash opt, for example slash opt or slash tmp. Okay, slash tmp. For root only I'm giving root underscore bkp underscore, I'm keeping like the date 07 31 2023, for example. Okay, dot tar is the extension. Okay, even if you don't give dot tar also, it will create it, that is fine. But let's give like the extension, we must give the extension, that is actually the syntax. Okay, so here we need to give slash root. I wanted to compress entire slash root, right? So just give enter. Compress verbose mode and forcefully compress, it will compress. Verbose mode, it will show step by step. See, all the files it is showing what all it is going to compress. That is how, why it is showing means we are giving option v there. Okay, now we compressed it. If you want to decompress it, okay, let's copy this file slash tmp root underscore, okay, 07 dot we are giving tar. We have tar somewhere there, right? So here we again 01, sorry, I given the wrong date. Okay, that is fine. So there is a tar file. I'm copying it to, for example slash var. Actually I'm just copying in some directory. Inside slash var, give ls, this is the file, right? I wanted to uncompress it, right? Decompress xvf, extract. It will show verbose mode and forcefully, simple, right? So root, there is the file, just give enter. Now if you see root somewhere, it will be like inside slash var, right? The root somewhere it is extracted, you can see it, root cd root, you can see all the files inside root over there. Okay, this how you can uncompress it. How to see the files actually, right? So tar hyphen tvf to list out the files without unzipping it. Without unzipping it, we can see the files which are there in the the tar file. Okay, so tvf, I'm giving root, this is there in the slash var root underscore bkp the tar. Okay, you can see all the list of the files including the permissions of it. Okay, the directory and all, it will show all the files. Okay, now I wanted to append it, right? So tar hyphen append, for which file, right? We need to give the file here, right? So we can give the file for which file we wanted to update, and then the file names. Okay, so for this yeah, so tar hyphen append hyphen file equal to, we need to keep equal to, that is the syntax. Okay, so here we need to give the file name. What is the file name? So for example slash tmp under slash tmp slash, and here the file name is root. It is not taking actually, so let's take root slash root root underscore bkp underscore 01/01/31/2023 dot tar. Okay, and I'm picking like slash var slash log messages. Okay, so this is the file I wanted to update to this file. Okay, you can see it is, oh, it is actually removing slash names. Okay, it is not picking actually. Let me see whether the file is there or not in the first place. Okay, give ls. It is we took in a slash var, I think, right? So yeah, this is the one. So we need to take into the slash var. Okay, hyphen append hyphen file equal to root underscore bkp underscore it is not taking. Okay, that is fine. I'll check later. And next one is, even you can delete that file. I might need to install it. Okay, so mostly these three are very important actually. So to list out the files and to extract and to compress. Okay, and next is gzip and gunzip. These two are very 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 important and very useful even in the real time, whenever you're trying to compress or unshipping. Okay, so it will compress multiple files. So these are three files which we can compress using gzip command, and gunzip to extract. Okay, gzip to compress and gunzip to extract. For example, if you go to slash root, we have many files here. Okay, I just want to compress all the files, not the directories. Okay, gzip star or gzip, you can give file 1, file 2, whatever the files, like the file names you can give it. Or if you give gzip star, it will compress all the files. It will ignore all the directories which are there, but it will compress all the like normal files here. It will compress all the things with the .gz in the extension. Okay, if you want to decompress it, just simple gunzip. Right, so gunzip and then star, it will decompress all the gz files which are there in this current directory. Okay, just give enter. It is decompressed. You can see all the normal files, back to normal files. Okay, this how you can do it. Okay, so this how you can compress and then decompress. Okay, so now if you want to compress the tar files, tar is a file again, multiple files we can compress and then putting in a file, right? There is a dot tar. Even if you want to compress the tar files, we can use the gzip. Gzip is the command to compress it again, right? So if you want to compress tar again the gz, we can just in the tar command itself we can pass t cvzf, xvzf, cvzf, xvzf, right? So these are the like compress and then extract, we can do it. So for example, I'll try for slash root itself. Okay, so I'll compress for example tar hyphen cvf, compress verbose mode forcefully. Z means gzip. Gzip command will run. Okay, so I'm giving the like slash tmp root bkp, just root bkp. Okay, backup dot tar dot gz. I'm giving dot tar dot gz. If you want to give the date here, okay, I can give like underscore 31st 2023 for example. Okay, so dot gz, gz we are giving. So for which directory we want to create, slash root. Okay, just give enter. It is compressed. If you see now, let's go to slash tmp. Let's go to slash tmp and let's give ls. You can see the file got created. This is a file, right? Dot gz. This so you can compress. If you see the size of the file now, it will be very less, right? You can see this is very less, right? Zip is equal to like data.gz actually, so both are like same, almost same. Okay, so ls hyphen lh if you give, and you can see the 8805, this is 836. It means this is 80836 kb, right? 805, it is very less. So in bigger files it will make much difference actually. So zip file will be a bit bigger than .tar.gz file. Okay, so in bigger files it will appear like the some size actually. Okay, but these are all like empty or 0 bytes files. So that is the reason like it is making not much difference here. Okay, so that is the thing. And if you want to even tv zdf also, you can try to see all the files. For example, let's try tar hyphen tv tvf tvzdf, simple, right? Slash tmp and then root bkp. This is the file. You enter, you can see all the files, just to see all the files which are there in the gz file. Okay, so I'll just recap everything what we discussed. So we can compress it. Compression means if there are many big files, we can compress the data so that it will be very less of size of the files will become. So it is very faster, and we can transfer the data over the network very faster, and then to reduce the size of the file, we use it. Okay. And compress, zip hyphen r, and unzip hyphen l to uncompress, zip hyphen u to update the some more files if you want to add up, zip hyphen d to delete the file from zip, and cvf to compress, create verbose mode and forcefully, tar is like tape archive, and xvf in the sense extract, and tvf in the sense to list out the files. Okay. And the gzip mean we can compress, and gunzip mean we can extract. Okay. So you can compress multiple files, you can give multiple file names, or if you give star everything, it will be compressed individually, and gunzip to extract, and tar cvjf to actually compress. Tar.gz will be the extension for it. So it will be compressing tar files again with gz, will again deeply compressed, and it will be a very less size. So that is high level. And tar xvjf to extract, and tar tvjf to actually to see all the files which are there in the gz. This is the high level of all the compressions in the linux system. Okay. So feel free to let me know if you have any questions, and you can comment them. Okay. And if you have any other questions, I'll just post there. Thank you for watching this video. Bye bye.